want to break wind. I want to break wind. I want to break wind for the first time today. But let's have my Arabica beans instead. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, hello. How are you, everybody? It is Wednesday. It is a Blu-ray hunt. I've just got my Arabica beans. Oh. Oh, life is so perfect when you have Arabica beans. Oh dear. Yes, let's have another sip. Awesome. Right, okay, so today is a Blu-ray hunt. I'm not sure if it's going to be a dry one or a wet one. Ooh, missus. It was nice and sunny in Dover when I left. I'm in Folkestone at the moment. I just need to put some petrol in, or diesel rather. It's clouding over, but apparently in Maidstone it's crapping it down. So I've got my coat, so I really don't know. I could end up moist today. Ooh. Yes, today we are going to the town of the Maidstone. We're going to have a look at all the lovely releases that have come out this week. So we're going to hit up HMV, CEX. I might leave that Sue Ryder charity shop because I don't really want to look at the King's Speech again. But we will head to that little charity place, that little like a second-hand shop. What was it called? Treasure Chest, I think it's called. It might be. I can't even remember the bloody name of it. Yeah, we'll head there and have a look, see if they've got anything in there. Will we do anything else in Maidstone? I don't know, probably not. So they might be the only three in Maidstone. Then we're going to come back to Folkestone, the people of rock. And I'm going to go to Curry's. Yes, no, I'm not having a curry. I'm going to go to Curry's. I want to have a look at the TVs because I am in the market to buy a brand new TV for the cinema room. And guess what? It's going to be an OLED. Yes, I'm an OLED virgin. So I'm in the market for an OLED. I'm going to be getting one in the next couple of days. I do have an idea of which two is on my list. They are exactly the same, just one's bigger than the other. I know it's not all about size. Yes, but it's all about size restraints in the cinema room. Because if I do go for the bigger one, it's going to cause a bit of a problem. I'll show you when we get home what I mean. Yeah. But we're going to go and have a look at them because I just want to have a look, see what they look like and get an idea size-wise. Because the 55 that I really want, if it looks okay, I might go with it. Or I might go with a 48. It's all about, because it's not a very big room, the cinema room. So I need it to contour in and fit in with my other things in the cinema room, including the speakers and the projector screen. Otherwise, it just throws crap all over the place. I hope not. Yeah, anyway, so we're going to go and do that. We're going to have a look in Curry's. But if I do decide to get one in the next couple of days, I'll probably get it from Richer Sounds, because you get a 6-year warranty with that. And then we might hit the charity shop, the Salvation Army Donation Centre Plus, and see if they've got any crap in there. Talking of crap, there's a dog here, it's crapping on the floor. Yeah, but before we do that, got some stuff to go through. So you know what happens this time of day, don't you? Receiver position. Here we go. Right, let's waft you over. There you go. That'll do. Right, Monday, May the 20th, even though it's Wednesday. So the biggies out this week, we had The Falcon and Winter Soldier, the 4K Steelbook, one of the Disney Plus shows. I have had my delivery of this a couple of videos back, so go and check out the unboxing Very nice steelbook. Still wish they were in gloss though, but still very nice. We also have Robert De Niro in Raging Bull on 4K, and this is on the Posh Knob label. That's right, it's Criterion. We have another Criterion, Dazed and Confused on 4K. Now, I haven't seen this. Do you know what? I actually haven't seen Raging Bull either, and I like boxing. Yeah, Dazed and Confused, I'm not sure. It kind of reminds me of kind of like a Clueless American Pie type of film. But I think I might have it in the collection on Blu-ray, I'm not sure. We have some, what's his name? Jake Gyllenhaal today, this week. Source Code 4K, which is a really good underrated film, so we'll look for that one. They've also re-released Waterworld as well on a standalone 4K, which includes the theatrical in 4K and the Ulysses cut, which apparently is only available on Blu-ray. Pretty much the same as the bigger version. And that's from Arrow. Yeah, also from Arrow, we have Wild Things on 4K, which is another dumbed down version, shrunk down version. We have Crimson Peak limited edition 4K box set from Arrow. That's with thingamajig. Yeah, Tom Hiddleston, that's it. I got the steelbook for this. I still haven't seen the film. I bought the steelbook about 10 years ago. It's no surprise there. If you want to come to my place, stand with me by the showers and I'll go, ain't seen that, ain't seen that, ain't seen that, ain't seen that. What are we like, eh? Yeah. What else we got? A couple more from Arrow. Hell Comes to Frogtown. Okay. And also The Long Arm of the Law 1 and 2. I don't know why, but I wanted to sing a bit of Judas Priest then. Long arm of the law, long arm of the law. Oh, dear me. We have some Christopher Lee. Yes, that's right. Count Dooku himself. Count Dracula on 4K. And a couple from 88 Films, including Hanny Calder. I've never heard of her. And The Body Stealers. Okay. From Bobby Dazzler Media, we have May December with Natalie Portman and Julianne Moore. For some reason I was thinking this was an old TV series, but that was May to December, wasn't it? Yeah. Jack the Ripper is out this week as well, played by Michael Caine. God bless you, sir. As Kermit says. And on BFI, we have Billy Connolly, Big Banana Feet. No one wants Big Banana Feet. Yeah, so there we go. I mean, there are others out. There's loads of anime and other titles and stuff like that. If you want to know exactly everything that came out, either check out Blu-ray.com's release schedule or go and watch Kermit's video, because he shows you lots more what came out in HMV. But anyway, that's what we're going to have a look for, amongst other things, and a bloody telly as well. Yeah. Right, let's get on the road. I'm going to go and put some diesel in, and then let's head up to Maidstone and start today's Blu-ray hunt, of course, at HMV. Yeah, bugger to that. No, thank you very much. It's all right if it's nice and sunny, but it's a bit windy, and yeah, it's starting to rain up here. It was okay coming up the motorway, but it's getting really murky out there now. I'm having to speak up and shout because there's lots of drilling going on upstairs on the next level, I think. Yeah, so they've got some like barriers over here and over here. I don't know what they're doing. It sounds like it's coming from up there somewhere. But anyway, we ain't going to hang about here much. Let's get to HMV. Charming. Not that scary. Okay, so here we are at HMV. Let's pop in and have a look at this week's releases. Okay, so here's one of this week's big titles, May December. And if you turn it round, it looks exactly the same, just with different faces. Yes, this is £13.99 and has Natalie Portman. Yes. Up here we've got Frasier, season 1. It's not really season 1, is it? It's not season 1, it's the reboot, the revamp, yeah. Down here we've got some anime. What does that say? What's it called? What? No, Psycho, something Psycho. Okay, they've got these weird HMV stickers all the way around them now. Yeah, as you can see here, this is Raging Bull on the Posh Knob label Criterion, £29.99 with Robert De Niro, so that's pretty cool. And we've got some more 4Ks. Over here we've got Source Code. They've got a couple of copies, and they put these funny little security tags on the top of them as well. £22.99, that's awesome. And anything else down here? Oh yes, we've got Count Dooku himself. That's right, Christopher Lee in Count Dracula. Yes, £29.99, again with a weird tape looking thing around it. I think that's to keep the security tags in place. They've also got the Body Stealers, that was the DVD, but this is the Blu-ray. 88 films, £16.99. I like the artwork on the front of that. That's the thing with 88 films. They do a lot of good front artworks. And here we have Hanny Calder, Raquel Welch, £16.99. Not familiar with that, but that looks pretty cool. And we have some Jackie Chan down here. I think this is something to do with hyenas. Yeah, Fearless Hyena. Again, really good sleeve. £16.99 with a slipcover. Excellent. And that sticker all over it. And Dazed and Confused. This is quite a heavy package from Criterion. It's got kind of like holes in it. You can feel it underneath. £29.99. This is the 4K. Quite a hefty package. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Haven't seen the film though. We also have some Billy Connolly. Yes, Big Banana Fleet. £16.99 from BFI. What else have we got in here? Okay, we have Waterworld on 4K. This is £21.99. So yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so one pickup in HMV. So let's go to our next stop, CEX. Okay, so next stop, CEX. Let's go and have a look, see what they got this week. Okay, so near the door we've got some Braveheart for £12 on 4K with a slipcover. Got some Barbie there as well. And we have the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air for 20 quid on DVD. That's the complete box set. Here are the 4Ks. Pretty much the same 4Ks that were in here the last time we came in. They do have the Dune with a mint slipcover for £12. So that's pretty cool. Very hard to find these slipcovers lately. Citizen Kane as well with a slipcover for £32. Flipping neck. That's a bit much. Deepwater Horizon down there, some Fifth Element and Guardians of the Galaxy, Game of Thrones there. So a lot of the same 4Ks that were in before. Looper with a slipcover for £15. That's pretty cool. Some Star Trek there and Red Heat. And The Shining with a slipcover as well. And some Scream and Star Wars down the bottom there. Here we have The Blob. No, not me. This is it James Dean, I think? Or Steve McQueen, rather. They have The Conjuring universe for £25. That's pretty cool. And here, Fear Index with Josh Hartnett. Actually, that could be the cover of M. Night Shyamalan's new film, Trap. Yes, Mockingjay is here for £4 on Blu-ray with a lenticular. And also lenticular for Jupiter Ascending. I do like that film, actually. We also have Nightmare on Elm Street for £15. I think this is the first 7 films. And here we have is that Hair? I can't read that. 12 quid. Okay, so last up here in Maidstone, Trash or Treasure. We haven't been up here for a couple of weeks, so let's go in and have a look, see if they've got any new media in here. Well, unfortunately, not a lot of stuff worth looking at here. I've got some Columbo and some Black Books. I think that is The Fall up there as well on DVD.
Some standalone DVD titles there, outnumbered. A couple of collections. We got some porridge. Oh, lovely. No, it's not. It's open all hours. Yes, and down here are the Blu-rays. I'm seeing a lot of regular ones. We've got The Last Man. I'm not sure what that one is. Night and Day there. I can already see Night at the Museum 2 and Last Stand. They've got the Snow White Steelbook that was here last time, and 2012 as well. Divergent, Shrek Forever After, I think that one is, or Megamind 3D. So it doesn't look like there's anything new, but on the shelf here we've got lots of like little pop badges and stuff like that. Yeah. Also coins. I think they want £2 each for an old coin. Flipping hell, blimey. And look, there's a £1 note as well. They want £4 for a £1 note. How's that work? Okay, so not much in there, new stuff. Still got a lot of the Blu-rays that were in there last time, 2012. They got that Snow White Steelbook that's been there for God knows how long. Didn't see anything new. Yeah, although I bet once this video is played back, somebody said, oh, that one on the top shelf is worth £50. Whatever. Anyway, let's go back to the car. Okay, so I think we're done up here. I did actually have a little pop into Sue Ryder, and same stuff. Yeah. CEX, okay, yeah, wasn't there anything that I wanted to pick up in there. There's a lot of stuff behind the counter, a lot of new stuff, but I didn't video that. And the Treasure Place, yeah, same stuff. They were selling a couple of £1 notes though for £4 each. Yes. That's it, I think, up here. I picked one thing up from HMV, which I'll show you when we get home. I have had also something delivered as well. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, Richer Sounds. I thought about popping into Richer Sounds, but then again, I couldn't tape anything. Yeah, I don't really want to record in Richer Sounds because it's such a small shop, so we'll go and have a look in Curry's. I'll be able to record some stuff in there. Although I'll probably get pounced on as soon as I walk through the door. Anyway, let's go down to Folkestone. We'll go to Curry's down there, and then we'll go to the Salvation Army Donation Centre Plus. Yes, and then we'll go home. Yeah, but next stop, Curry's and Papa Dom's. Okay, so we are down here at Folkestone. Gonna go into Curry's in a minute. I just got to tell you a story. I want to tell you a story. Yeah, on the way home, I stopped at the Costa drive-through in Maidstone. Okay, first of all, I drove up to the Tannoy. Yeah, what can I get for you? I'll have a large decaf latte, please. Anything else? And I wanted one of those bagels, those lovely like beef bagels with mustard and pickles. So I said, can I have one? Nah, we don't have that. Oh, bloody no they do. It's the bloody High Street ones anyway. So I don't know why they haven't got them. So instead I had ham and cheese toasty. Anything else? No, that's it. So I drove up. That drive-through is never very busy. It closes at 4 o'clock on a weekday. And I pulled up. There was like 4, well, I wouldn't even call them women. It's like they just come out of kindergarten. Someone slapped about half a ton of cement on their faces, painted their lips a bit red. They resembled that. And they looked like they were bored out of their head. You know, they were barely 10. And I said to her, I said, how come you don't do the bagel? I don't know. And they're obviously straight out of Housewives of whatever, or The Only Way is Context. And yeah, so I got that. I mean, holy crap. I mean, I do worry about what happens if we ever have to go to war. You know, with all the Ukraine and Russian stuff, and Palestine and Israel, if we ever get invaded over here and the UK has to draft up all the young people, What the fuck? I can't imagine what will happen. Okay, so Deirdre, will you go out and fight for your country? No, I can't go fight for my country. No, I'm trans-binary. Okay, Katie. All right, love. Don't call me love or I'll sue you for sexual harassment. Sorry then, Derek. And why can't you go fighting for your country? But it's Tuesday. I've only just done my nails. They won't be dry in time. Holy crap. Yes, so flipping Nora. I have no idea what's going to happen in the next 50 years, but... Oh, here's another one. All right, Jennifer. No, my name's George. Why can't you go fighting for your country? Well, I could. A week Thursday. Is it okay if I take my phone because I need to keep an eye on Instagram and TikTok? No, love, you can't take your phone. You don't need to keep an eye on TikTok or Instagram. You'll be lucky to come back with the lips on your face. One step on a landmine and all of that flies off the back of the head. Yeah, so holy crap. Yeah, I mean, they must have been bored out of their head or just didn't give a shit. They're just attitude. I've been into loads of Costas, happy smiley faces in Dover, but why have you got 4 people in a drive-through Costa that has 1 car an hour? It's stupid. But yeah, it's just, I'm going to sue you, or no, it's against my principal liberties, or I don't want to ruin my lips. Oh, God. Anyway, I thought I'd just tell that funny story. Right, moving on to serious matters. Okay, we are down here at Costa. No, we're not. We're down here. Oh, yeah. Also, before I come off of that, 1 large decaf latte and a toasty, £10.20. It's not a cost of living crisis. It's a Costa living crisis. Flipping Nora. Holy crap, yes. Right, it's just absolutely started shitting it down. So we're going to wait a couple of minutes or 10 minutes before going in because, oh, for love of Christ. I mean, a couple of days ago, we were basking in bloody sunshine. Oh, dear. Anyway, there's apparently a heat wave coming, and we're going to be up to like 40 centigrade. Yeah, that's a good excuse for a moan. Right, okay, let me drink my coffee, and then we'll go into Costa. Costa, it's Curry's, Paul, it's Curry's. Yes, we'll go into Curry's when the rain has stopped. Okay, so I was going to say let's get into Curry's before it starts raining, but it's already pissing it down on my head. So yeah, let's get in and let's go and have a look at some OLEDs. Ooh, baby. Yeah, so I'd like that one. OLED 77C3, but I've got a price. This must be a new one. LG 65G3. Okay, so this is one of them. This is the LG OLED 55 C3, and I can get it for about 900. And that's the other one, which is a 48, which actually looks a bit like my 43. Okay, so I want to have a little chat about those in a minute. Before we get back to the car, we're just going to walk down there. Where is it? It's down there somewhere. It's the Salvation Army Donation Centre Plus. So I might as well just leave the car in and just walk around the road. But the sizes of some of those got me a little bit concerned. I'll explain when I get back to the car, but let's go and have a look in the Salvation Army. Okay, so our last stop today is the Salvation Army Donation Centre Plus. They didn't have many Blu-rays in the last time we came over here, so let's go and check it out today. Okay, so got a couple of seasons of 6 Feet Under here. They've not not got a lot of Blu-rays or DVDs in here. A lot of it's all gone. But they do have this Warhorse, which I think is a rental copy. Looks a bit tatty, actually. They do have The Blind Side with Sandra Bullock, so that's pretty good. Some Skyfall, Ted. They have got this Conjuring with a slipcover, but I looked up on CEX and they didn't really want to give me anything for it. Okay, yeah, so not much in there. Okay, let's go back to the car and have a talk about TVs. Okay, so not much in the Salvation Army. They had The Conjuring with a slipcover. I scanned it. CX will give me 10p for it. So I thought I'd get more than that. Anyway, yeah, so not much in there. Curries, okay. My current TV in the cinema room is 43 inch. It's a Samsung. Because the room is not a huge movie room, so it is the right size for the surroundings. Now I looked in there, the two TVs that I've thingied it down to, both LG, so they're LG C3s. I was looking at the 48 inch and the 55 inch. I was edging towards the 48 inch because, you know, it's a little bit bigger than the Samsung 43 that I've got, and it gives me what I want. But having a look at it there, it actually looks quite small. It actually looks about the same size as my 43 inch. Yeah, so 5 inches don't really make that much difference. That's what she said. But then looking at the 55, yeah, that was better. That was much better. It's still not a massive TV by any standards, but it's not going in the front room, it's going in the cinema room. The only problem I had with measuring up the 55 inch is that probably the top portion of it, about that much, will cover up the bottom of my projector screen, and there's only a certain amount of room that way. I've got like the movie cases, bookcases over there, and then I've got the speakers there with the Atmos up-firing speakers, and it might interfere with where the speakers are placed. That was the only thing. That was the only thing that was making me edge towards the 48 inch. So I might have to evaluate it again, have a look in the cinema room, see what I can do with the speakers where they are. I don't know. I mean, I could always try and put the up firing speakers maybe on the wall so that they're firing down, the Atmos speakers, but then that's interfering with the projector screen. So in an ideal world, I would have maybe a 70 inch OLED with 3D capability. And I could get rid of the projector screen, get rid of the projector and just put it on the wall, just wall mount it. But that's not possible. And some of those TVs in there are lovely. That LG 77 inch G3, I think it was. I don't know if that's the new one, but it was £2,000. There was also one in there for £3,500 as well. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'll show you what I mean when we get home by space-wise. But I am still on the fence between the 48 and the 55. I'm edging towards the 55 if I can make it work. Not the TV. If I can make the space work. I would like a bigger one. I mean, going from 43 inch to 55 inch is pretty good. Even going from 43 to 48 is still an improvement. But that 48 inch didn't really look much bigger than my 43. It's weird. It's weird. I know we're only talking about, what, 2.5 inches on each side. But anyway, yeah. And the 55 looks manageable to maneuver around in the cinema room as well. So it's not huge. Yeah, we'll talk about it more when I get home. Okay, so let's go home and I'll show you what I picked up today, also what I had delivered, and I'll just show you what I mean by in the cinema room, where things may need to go. Okay, before we get started with the pickups and the deliveries, I just want to show you the TV and
my thoughts about how to change things around. Okay, so that is my 43 inch there. As you can see, up here I've got the speakers, one there and one over there on each side, and then on the top I've got the up-firing speakers. Now when I'm sitting down, the bottom of that TV comes in alignment with the bottom of the projector screen, which is there. And if I have a 55 inch, it will sort of like cover up a couple of inches. What I'd have to do if I went with a 55, I would, because underneath, can't see, I don't think. Hang on, let me take you over here, round the back, down the bottom here. That is the centre speaker. Yeah, there is the centre speaker, so the sound comes through underneath because I couldn't mount it anywhere. And that's why I have the TV kind of raised a little bit, so that it allows a bigger space there. And if I'm to have the 55 inch, what I'd do, I'd push the TV further back so that it's further back there. And I think what I would do, because there'd be space along the top there as the TV would be pushed back, I'd bring the Blu-ray player up onto there and the 4K and the Skybox up onto there, which would leave that with a gap, and then I would put the centre speaker in there. That would be the best thing. So that's easily sorted. But when it comes to the up-firing speakers, there'd be nowhere to go because the TV would pretty much come close to the speakers. The other option would be to put the speakers up there and one over there. That might be the next best option, so I'll have to check that out. So it is a bit of a dilemma, and I've checked the Atmos up-firing speakers, and there's actually no holes in the speakers at all to connect them to the wall. So I'd literally have to like build two little shelves at the top there. I don't know. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. That's the only problem when you're working with such a restrained area. Because at the moment I've got everything perfect. Everything is perfect where I've got it. If I go for the 48, then nothing really needs to change apart from lifting the Blu-ray and the 4K player up to the next shelf and putting the centre speaker down. Because of course the new LGs come with a stand in the middle, which is exactly where the centre speaker is. So you wouldn't, the sound would be a bit muffled, but that's not a problem. That's easily sorted. And I wouldn't have to do anything with either of the side speakers. So I could just put the TV on, stick it at the back, put the players on and move the centre speaker and we're done. With the 55 inch, I could do exactly the same on the shelves. Have to fiddle about with the two side speakers, but it's the Atmos speakers. That's the problem. That's where the Atmos speakers come in. And maybe losing about that much of the bottom of the projector screen. So I might have to get my old tape measure out again for the wall. And maybe look at this, a possibility of a bracket maybe where I can build a little shelf maybe along the top of the projector screen. Yeah, it's a puzzler. Anyway, we will get to it. I might do a video with it, but I haven't ordered the TV yet, so I'm not going to order it until I've come up with some kind of strategy. If anybody has any ideas, please stick it down in the comments below. But let's get to the stuff that I picked up today and had delivered. I did have a big box delivered at the weekend of subscriber mail, which I haven't opened. I don't even know who it's from because I'm pretty sure I never got a message. I do have some more subscriber mail coming from a very well-known person in the community. Plus I also have some stuff that I bought off eBay as well. So let me just double check this, make sure there's no address on it. Okay, so yes, this is some of the stuff that's come. This is the subscriber mail that just arrived and I have no idea who it's from. and then we've got some stuff on the top there. So I'm going to open, I'll open the envelopes at the top, but I'll leave the subscriber mail to another video. Plus also, I have today's pickup and deliveries. So let's get to those first. So first one, I picked this one up from HMV. This is with Jake Gyllenhaal. So this is Source Code. Very good film. I wouldn't exactly say it's Groundhog Day, but it kind of is. He's on the train and something happens. I'm not going to spoil it or anything. Something happens. But he's also in some kind of military operation, and he kind of relives a certain amount of time over and over again, and he has to piece together what happened. A very good film. I think I do have a steelbook for it. But yeah, I'm glad that's come out on 4K. I think it came out on 4K in America about 6 years ago. So I don't know what happened there. Yeah, so there we go. Change the past, save the future. It's like was it Save the Cheerleader, Save the World? Yeah, £22.99. Have we got Dolby Atmos on it? Yes, we have. Dolby Atmos, fantastic. It's only a short film. It's 93 minutes. I can't see any special features on the back there. Oh, yes, there are. There's loads of special features. So let me just have a look. Yeah, there we go. So all that red there is all special features. And then you've got all the specifications down there as well. Fantastic. Okay, so let's unbox this one. It is a slim case, but at least it came with a slipcover, so that's good. There we go. Ooh. Hang on a minute, that's twice I've done that now this week. Gravity. The film's good, but I hate gravity. Yeah, if only we were just in space, and if you drop something, it just goes, and you can just grab it. Yeah, maybe I should go and live on the International Space Station. There we go. That's Source Code. One disc. We've got some advert. Yeah, one disc. So no Blu-ray included. There we go. So that is the 4K. And does it say on the top there? Yes, it just says 4K. So no Blu-ray included. That's okay, because I mean, I bought it for 4K anyway. So that is Source Code. So happy with that. Also, I've been trying to get this one for a little while. I initially missed out on getting it from Wow HD. So I just thought, bugger it, just buy it off eBay. And it is Face Off with John Travolta and Nicolas Cage. Apparently there's going to be a Face Off 2. So that should be interesting. But this is on the Kino Lorber. Is it Kino Lorber? Yeah. I think this is actually my very first Kino Lorber title. So it'd be interesting to check out the quality of this. Let's just take this horrible plastic off. There we go. Okay. Yeah. And a little bit of a crease up the top there. And on the side there. But I guess, you know, if you order things through eBay or through shops and they come in envelopes rather than cardboard wraps, then you're going to get bits and pieces. And it's also pushed up a little bit there as well. I don't know if you can see that. Don't think you can see there. It's a little pushed up a little bit there as well. I don't know if I can flatten that out, but anyway, we do have the other side, so I can face it out like that. So there we go. So that's Face Off. There are all the special features. There we go. And also everything to do with the film and specifications and all the usual type of stuff. This comes with the 4K and the Blu-ray. It's American, isn't it? Does it not come with a digital copy? There we go. Oh, no. Wow. I thought all American ones come with digital copies. That's unusual. Yeah, very unusual. What we got here? So we have the 4K. Yeah, the 4K with Dolby Vision DTS. I suppose that's DTS Master Audio. Probably 5.1.
Doesn't actually say. Dolby Vision, HDR. Yeah, anyway. And there's the Blu-ray as well. So that's cool. I'm glad I got that because it's not available in the UK anyway. So all we need now is Broken Arrow. Yes. So there we go. So that is Face Off. Right. Okie dokie. So next up is... Does it look blurred? Do I look blurred? I think it's because I've changed the bulb. So it's brighter in the room. Yeah. Next up we have this. I presume this is one of the ones that I bought on eBay because I was missing two things in the collection and I couldn't guarantee that I was going to get them with slipcovers if I just ordered them off Amazon or if I went into an HMV shop. So which is this one? Okay, so nothing in there. No. Okay, so yeah, so I've got Glass, the M. Night Shyamalan movie. Yeah, I wanted to guarantee that I made sure that I got it with a slipcover. It's not too damaged. One of the corners is a bit, but I can kind of like square that away. But the rest of it is in minty fresh condition. And it is brand new. So there we go. So that is Glass. This must be the other one, I think. I presume this is the other one. So then I don't know what the other one is because I've still got two of these packages left. Yeah, so this is the other one then. Okay. And this one is getting harder to find. This is split. This one's getting harder to find with a slipcover. Because I've looked in HMV and I can't find it with a slipcover anywhere. And the quality of that. Yeah, it looks okay. That's also brand new as well. But it's got a slipcover. Really nice mint slipcover. It does look like it's got a bit of blood on it. And on the back there. Or gravy, who knows. But yeah, I'm glad I got those two anyway. Glass and Split. I wanted both of those with slipcovers for me Shamalama Ding Dong collection. Next up, so I don't know what this is then. Where this has come from. Unless this is just a bit of subscriber mail that someone sent to me. But there's no address, no name on it. So I think we'll have to undo it and actually see what it is. Okay, it's been stapled around the edges. How weird. Let's have a look. I don't know. It's empty. Oh, okay, yes. It's from Mr. Hollyoak. Yes, Mr. Richard Hollyoak in the community. Yes, because when I went to Canterbury the other day, I picked up Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 and I said that I need to get the first one. He sent me a message to say that he had the first one. Yeah, the 2-disc unrated collector's edition. So, yeah, so he sent me that. So thank you very much, Richard. I completely forgot. Well, I didn't forget that he was going to send it, but I didn't think it'd be here so soon. So, yeah, I can definitely check out both of those then. And check the first one out and then see what it's like. And then, obviously, I'll know the style going into the second film. Excellent. So there we go. So that is Rob Zombie's Halloween. Fantastic. And as I say, I'll do the... I was just reading something that's on the box on the subscriber mail. Yeah.
Got a funny feeling I might know who that's come from, just by the terminology on the box. We'll get to it in another video. But for now, I'm happy with today's pickups and deliveries. So we've got Halloween there from Rob Zombie from Richard. Have Glass with a slipcover 4K. Split with a slipcover 4K. Face Off from Kino Lorber. And also Source Code there, which is today's pickup. So yeah, not bad. There's a lot of titles out this week, but not a lot of stuff that I really wanted to buy as releases. Yeah, but we've got Dune. We've got Dune coming soon, so I think my Steelbook's due to arrive either Friday or Saturday. So that'd be cool. And there'll be a Blu-ray hunt on Bank Holiday Monday next week. Excellent. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did, like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. Any comments regarding the setup and what I should do with the TV and the speakers and that kind of stuff will be appreciated. And I'll take every comment on board. But yeah, there we go. So until the next video, bye-bye.